Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Clippers. For the Dallas Mavericks, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Clippers, Mavs. We'll be right back after this. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Playoff seeding's so important here. Let's have a look out west. Look at the Mavericks. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Clippers tied in first place with them.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Wasted no time on that one.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Leonard kicks to Harden. Lets it go. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
Now here's Jones. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic.
Foul charge to Luka Doncic. First personal foul.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, here's Irving. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's George. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. To the middle, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Doncic finds Irving from past the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Mann. A 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Now here's Irving. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. 1:46 left to play in the first. And he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got 6 points.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Harden, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here is George. After Luka Doncic's miss. Leonard inside. He's covered by Washington. And it's Leonard missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. The dish to Doncic. Crafty move. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Here's Harden. 6 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic. The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubats. P.J. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for Terrence Mann. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Exum comes in for Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic. Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Over Harden. Second chance shot. The rebound by Harden. Clippers leading by 3. Outside, George. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, what focus. Little contact there. Paul George not deterred.
Irving for 3. That one doesn't go. From deep Harden. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Then it's Harden. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Coffey in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now, here's George. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. He kicks it to Plumlee. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Harden outside, driving to the basket. Got a hand on it. Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Kleba, and he converts the layup. Kleba's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, DA. Thank you. Here is Harden. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Coffey. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving up top, guarded by Harden. Kleba with a screen on Hart. Irving from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And the first one at the line is good. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Shoots over Gafford. And the dunk by Zubac.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Over Harden. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Leonard outside for George. Leonard dishes to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 7.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came to the league. Incredible.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Good season for him last year. And a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now here's Harden. Clock at 6. The kick out to Westbrook. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Gafford is screen on Harden. And on the way from Irving for three.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
It's good. And that's now 10 points for James Harden.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Irving from long range. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Back to Leonard. Kicks it to Harden. Over Irving. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity. Either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. And guys, let's take a look now at that first half from James Harden. He's done a great job orchestrating this offense.
James Harden is doing an excellent job of manipulating the defense and getting to his spots. He's an offensive savant.
That's some good insight on the beard by the bald. Did you see? Anyway, that's it. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And George kicks to Leonard. Here's Mann. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Mann's got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue, Doris, to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned. Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Screen by Zubac. Harden left side. Dishes it to George. Over Jones. 5 to shoot. Clippers moving the ball around. And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Irving launches it from deep, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 17 now.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Leonard finds George. Leonard inside. Gafford's there. Mavericks with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Harden, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Out to Doncic for three. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
Doncic against Harden. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Terrence Mann. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Irving. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Inside. Leonard against Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. Over Westbrook, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats, and it's Powell in for Paul George. Harden plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
To the inside, and Doncic throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Lively's shot is off. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Leonard on the wing. The pass to Plumlee. He kicks to Powell. Plumlee with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Boy, a knockdown in the corner. Hardaway Jr. making it look easy. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has, puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Clippers lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Coffey in at the 3. The Mavericks trailing. And here is Hardaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer, and that time sets up his teammate.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Irving. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Irving's got 19 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Coffey. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Shot clock at 5, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Why all business right now? Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Mavericks trail by 4. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on George. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. Hopefully, Kevin will be able to still see him out on the floor with his team during the playoffs.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Washington sets the pick for Irving to take the lead. And the shot is long. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Exum.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And the Mavericks call time here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Mann comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Norman Powell. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Dante Exum. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Doncic. To take the lead. Doncic bullies the D inside.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Zubac, a screen on Irving. Here's Harden. Here's Harden on the wing. Lets a floater go. It's blocked. In the corner, Irving with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Dallas?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Westbrook against Doncic. Over Westbrook. Tries again, and it's lit up and in by Washington. Washington's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Harden the pass to Leonard. Got that bucket. 19 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Kleba with a screen on Westbrook. Doncic kicks to Kleba. Shoots from 12. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's Westbrook with the target.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Over Kleba. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Irving. Harden's shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Passes it to Westbrook. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Make your hell gaming.